many organizations struggle with growth. And as they grow, their practices don't necessarily mature. They don't grow any more management capability. We recommend that you take a look at Enterprise Agile as a way to continuously improve, streamline your processes, and prevent your growth from turning you into a kind of a rigid, muscle-bound, process-heavy, monolithic type of an organization. You can grow and remain nimble and agile, and the Enterprise Agile techniques we describe, I think, can help do with that. Again, I think it is important to identify the key Enterprise Agile practices that you'll benefit most from in the first iteration. Don't try to do it all at once. We identify those 9 techniques of Enterprise Agile. There are more that are implemented with benefit by many organizations. This paper tries to narrow it down to try to really define what would constitute the core of Enterprise Agile. But most organizations are going to want to start with a few of them. They might start with the one-page strategy, some kind of a Hoshin-Kanri structure. They might implement the catch-ball technique, where ideas are shared through different layers of management and team members. And maybe they'll look at defining standard work for various leaders, from the executives to other managers. So that would be a recommendation to iteratively roll out the agile practices that are most important to your organization first. And we also talk about how helpful tools can be in this transformation. So to help implement the visual controls that are very useful in an agile or lean environment. Doing so in today's distributed enterprises, yet a physical whiteboard with a bunch of Post-its on it may not be the most practical way of implementing visual controls, whereas instead something like a PPM solution could help with that implementation of those visual controls, and it can help keep people focused on goals and provide a certain structure for the activities involved in the transformation.